I still remember the day people started whispering about Mama Yugo. At first, no one knew what really happened, only that she had traveled to the city to see Udoka, the rich man everyone respected. Udoka was one of those people who seemed perfect. He had money, influence, and a family that looked happy. Every December, he would come back to the village with gifts for widows and orphans. People would greet him like a king. Mama Yugo was a quiet widow who sold firewood by the roadside. Her husband died young, and she struggled alone with her little girl, Yugo. When her daughter fell sick and the bills became too much, she did what any desperate mother would do: she asked for help. Udoka offered to assist. He told her to come to the city so he could give her money to start a small business. Everyone believed he was doing a good thing. Mama Yugo even thanked God for touching his heart. But the trip changed her life in a way no one expected. When she got to the city, Udoka welcomed her kindly. He told his wife that Mama Yugo was a distant relative from the village. Later that night, he sent his wife and children out on an errand, pretending it was something urgent. That was when he showed his true self. He took advantage of Mama Yugo's trust, of her hunger and helplessness. The woman who went there with hope returned home broken. She didn't tell anyone what happened. How could she? Who would believe her against a man like Udoka? Months later, she realized she was pregnant. The shame nearly killed her. People in the village started asking questions. Some mocked her behind her back. But Mama Yugo kept quiet. She gave birth to a baby boy, a child with a disability. Years passed, and people forgot. Then one day, Udoka returned to the village again, but this time, something was different. He looked troubled. During a small family gathering, he broke down and confessed everything. He said he had wronged a woman in the village, a widow, and that the guilt was eating him alive. No one knew at first that he meant Mama Yugo. He secretly set up a small provisions shop for her, telling everyone it was just a kind gesture. Only a few people close to the family later discovered the truth. Mama Yugo accepted the help quietly. She never spoke about what happened, not even when people tried to make her. All she said was, "God knows the truth, and that's enough." Now, when I pass by her shop and see her counting change beside her son, I always wonder what strength it takes to live after such pain. In this world, we often praise those who give, but we rarely ask what their giving hides. Thank you for listening to this story. Every story we share reminds us that real life carries pain, strength, and hope far beyond fiction. If this story touched your heart, please give it a like. It helps more people discover stories like this. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Stories Beyond TV for more true African stories told with truth, depth, and compassion. Until next time, remember, behind every face, there's a story the world needs to hear.